And it's not a normal kind of book. If you can see, there are no words. Generally, we have words when we have a book. This is called a wordless book. Maybe some of you have heard this before. There's just colors. The children have learned that each color in this book represents a portion of the gospel. As we proceed through our performance, you'll see what I mean. The first song, the wordless book, sums up the entire book, while all the other songs represents just one color of the book. Along with the songs, the children will recite a verse which explains each color. Introducing the children to the wordless book, these songs, and including the Bible verses, has provided them with tools they can use to share the gospel with others. Where did the idea of a wordless book come from, you might ask? In 1866, Reverend Charles Spurgeon, I'm sure many of you have probably heard of him, a notable preacher from England known as the Prince of Preachers, introduced the wordless book to a congregation in the Metropolitan Tabernacle in London. At this time, the book only included 3 colors, black, red, and white. Later in time, a gold page was added. D.L. Moody was known to use this little book where once it is thought 12,000 people were in attendance at one time to hear the message he gave using it. Additionally, Fanny Crosby, the blind hymn writer, used this tool to share the gospel message to many children throughout her ministry. In 1895, Amy Carmichael, a great missionary, took the wordless book to India. She and her helper constructed a flag with the 4 colors, gold, black, red, and white, and attached it to an ox cart and went from one village to another sharing the gospel message in southern India. A book may not be the tool, but it can be a flag, as Miss Carmichael used, or another source such as even a ball with the colors on it, or an object portraying the specific colors which represent the gospel. Later, Ruth Overholzer, wife of the founder of Child Evangelism Fellowship, or CEF as we may know it, came across this little book in 1924. She discovered it in a bookstore ran by Dr. Harry A. Ironside, who eventually became pastor of Moody Memorial Church in Chicago, Illinois. In due time, Child Evangelism Fellowship began to publish the book and added the green page. Some colors have been added through the years, but the story that the wordless book tells will never ever change. Every time someone shares the message represented by the colors therein, a person has the opportunity to come to Jesus, the most important decision one can make in this life.
His precious
white represents